What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in a somewhat of a surprise, just 4 days after the re-release of iOS 26.4 Beta 3, we received iPadOS, watchOS, and yes, iOS 26.4 Beta 4. And again, this is the fourth release. Unfortunately, it is looking like we're not going to get any of those new Apple Intelligence and Siri features. But for today's video, let's do a quick look at how iOS and iPadOS, in this case, are performing. So settings general about, one exciting piece here, as you can see, is that this now does have an A build at the end, a huge improvement from last week's release, and now the full build number is 23E5234A. What's significant here is, since we are on an A release, let's just go ahead and jump right into it and talk about what to expect as far as the next release. So it is pretty safe to say, since we got the Beta 4 on today, next week our very next update will in fact be the RC, and on the 23rd we should be able to actually get a public release with 26.4. Now, having said that, again, jumping around in the actual iPad here, there is not too much new, no real new splash screens. I did look already and do a couple of tests jumping into the different stock apps and all that. No new splash screens at all, but as you can see already, just jumping around, it is indeed pretty quick and working very well. Look how smooth it is. One thing on Beta 3 is I did have weird battery drain on standby. Hopefully that is now going to be fixed here, but aside from that, performance was never really an issue. Again, as you can see, jumping around, it is working perfectly fine. One thing I do want to look at, and let's see if I can actually find this really quick. Let's go on recent tabs and let's check the release notes on actually what Apple has listed. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And as you can see, iPadOS 26.4 Beta 4 is right here. And usually what I've unfortunately noticed recently is not only are these somewhat delayed at getting posted, but everything here still somewhat shows the same as Beta 3 and then as Beta 2 before that. As you can see, it is giving you some background asset new features and known issues. Same with external media, same with the feedback app, memory integrity enforcement for apps, messaging. This is still letting you know about RCS end-to-end encryption, still not shipping in this release. But all of these are kind of what we've already seen. Nothing new and exciting here. If you guys honestly want to know the only main thing I found that was somewhat entertaining, we do finally have those new emojis listed right here. We have the distorted face, Bigfoot, the orca, treasure chest, fight cloud, trombone, landslide, and the ballet dancer. So if you're a big emoji fan, at least those are now here in the betas, and you can kind of see exactly what it looks like. Not groundbreaking, nothing great or substantial, but it is there nonetheless. One thing I do want to test, here's our first new splash screen here. We do have a new one for Apple Music with Playlist Playground, the concerts near you, and new look for albums and playlists. Again, none of these are new or unique to Beta 4. However, it's just letting you know they're there. I want to go ahead and do a Playlist Playground test to see if it's any quicker now. Make a playlist with Drake and Eminem songs. Okay, so let's go ahead and submit that and see if it is any quicker. On Beta 1 and 2, it was somewhat slower. Beta 3 sped it up, and you can see Beta 4 actually does knock it out of the park. That was much quicker than what I was experiencing. And again, 25 songs, there seems to be somewhat consistency behind 25 songs coming out and 35, but 25 definitely is usually what we get. But aside from that, guys, I'll keep this video short and sweet for you. Nothing else is new here. There are, again, no new Apple Intelligence changes and Siri improvements here. We are still stuck with using the old Siri. There is no Gemini backing here, or at least nowhere I've seen. The groundwork could still be there, but now at this point it is looking like we will wait to see those first changes in iOS and iPadOS 26.5. That's it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think. How is this beta cycle working for you? It looks like Apple's at least kind of narrowed it down and finalized their timelines for releases, which is great to see. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.